to the woods for their usual ritual, smoking weed in Jake's old beaten-up car. They parked near an abandoned trail deep within the thicket, far away from prying eyes and the reaches of civilization. The moon, obscured by thick clouds, cast an eerie glow that seeped through the dense forest canopy. The air was heavy with anticipation as Jake pulled out a bag of potent herbs and began rolling a joint. Mike, with his restless demeanor, kept glancing around, feeling the weight of the darkness surrounding them. As the pungent aroma of marijuana filled the car, Jake lit the joint, taking a deep drag before passing it to Mike. The smoke coiled and danced in the confined space, casting eerie shadows on their faces. The sensation of euphoria began to wash over them, numbing their senses and creating a false sense of security. Suddenly, a rustling sound emanated from the woods, shattering their tranquility. They exchanged glances, their eyes wide with alarm. "Did you hear that?" Mike whispered, his voice quivering with unease. Jake, attempting to dismiss his friend's fear, chuckled nervously. "Relax. It's probably just some small animal. We're in the middle of nowhere, remember?" But the unsettling noise persisted, growing louder and closer. The laughter faded from their faces as dread crept into their hearts. Shadows seemed to slither through the trees, moving with an unnatural grace. Fear gnawed at their minds as their stoned haze dissolved, leaving them vulnerable to the sinister unknown. Without warning, the car's headlights flickered, casting a weak beam of illumination into the foreboding forest. They strained their eyes, trying to pierce through the darkness, searching for the source of their growing terror. Branches snapped, and leaves rustled violently as a chilling wind swept through the trees, carrying with it an air of malevolence. Paralyzed with fear, Jake and Mike clung to each other, their heartbeat pounding in their ears. They could feel an invisible presence closing in, as if the very darkness itself hungered for their souls. The car's engine sputtered and died, plunging them into total darkness, save for the pale moonlight. With trembling hands, Jake fumbled for his phone, desperately hoping for a signal. As the screen flickered to life, a horrifying image appeared. An otherworldly creature, its contorted body and twisted limbs pressed against the window, long, gnarled fingers scratching at the glass, and bloodshot eyes burning with a wicked hunger. Screams tore through the night as Jake and Mike fought to escape the clutches of the monstrous entity. They pushed against the doors, but they were locked tight, trapping them within the car's suffocating confines. The creature, fueled by an insatiable thirst for their fear,